When it took the reins of power, the ruling Jubilee coalition promised Class 1 going pupils laptops after 1 year of governance, but close to 2 years since assuming power, the promise remains just that. This especially after the process that could have led to its implementation was faced with countless legal battles. In the latest ruling, High Court judges Francis Gikonyo and George Odunga nullified a tender that had been awarded to Indian-based Olive Telecommunications Limited and ordered a fresh tendering process. In their ruling, the judges said the tender had been awarded without following due process. However, the fresh tendering process may even take longer should an appeal be filed at the appellate court to challenge the latest decision. The High Court first stopped the implementation of the project early this year after Olive Telecommunications Limited moved to court to challenge the decision by public procurement to revoke the tender it had been awarded to supply the gadgets. The legal battle started when the board cancelled the tender on grounds that the company did not meet the financial requirements set in the tender document and that it was not the original equipment manufacturer. However, the firm argued that the board annulled their tender award without giving them a fair hearing. That dispute was later dismissed by the trial court when it ruled that the company had indeed been given a fair hearing. But while the court made the ruling, it was quick to point out that the board over-exercised its mandate when it annulled the tender, saying its ruling was meant to promote equity and cost effectiveness in the tendering process. The tender is for the supply of 1.3 million laptops to Class 1 pupils in public schools and is one of the Jubilee government's main projects. Zuya Walter, The News at 9.